Am I live? I think I'm live, yo. Yeah, I think we're live. Hey, everyone. Hope you're doing well. I think I am absolutely live. So I will share my presentation and screen straight away. No messing about. Guys, let me know if you can hear me as always. Yeah, let's go start here. Let's go start here. Where the comments at? Yes. Chris said, hello is holding strong. Belta in the building. Zilla in the building. Yo. Caveman in the building. Aussie. Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit too late. Loud and clear. I hope my music's not too loud. Anyway, guys, I've decided to change my name. And my new name is End of Generational Poverty. Right? That's what you got to call me. Let's pour some water. Guys, listen, I've got a bit of a twist today. The world is out there very negative, but hopefully all our prayers go out to these victims. I've got a good one for you today. And as you can see, I'm very much impressed by Heroes of Marvia. And as a little treat to take your minds off the negative news out there, rather than start off with news about things that we don't have control over, I wanted to start off with a bit of reality. And the reality that I'm looking at is, to be honest with you, how do we make money? And again, listen, the number one issue, we are pretty rich, 100%, Chris. And listen, man, let me give out shout outs first before I get into this alpha. And I'm going to keep it basic, of course. Call service when you go live. Oh, my bro. Nah, that got wild. But listen, I'll accommodate you, bro. Don't worry. Shout out to all of you guys. Shout out to every single one of you in Belt in the building. What is going on? Wholehearted, my sister. All the way out there from the Netherlands. Big Zilla in the building. What a legend, man. Listen, you need to get your YouTube. You and the Caveman need to start your channels. Big Chris in the building. Yes, big up yourself, bro. Hold strong and stay safe. Absolutely, bro. Loud and clear. Thank you so much, man. Listen, let's just get the greetings out of the way. Oh, listen, man, I appreciate that, my brother, because I think it's important to just to diversify a little bit in terms of the content. And yeah, no, I appreciate that, man. Ethan, what's happening, bro? Smash the likes, man. Smash the likes, bro. We're putting in a day shift and a night shift at the DXP community, man. Bro said, why do you like BasedAI? Their website is absolutely terrible. Yes, hold on. You got to hold on, bro. We can't get all the pumpermentals in one go. And BasedAI for me is something that over time you'll appreciate. Let the... get this out of the way. Guys, I hope I'm not pumping the music too loud, huh? Yeah, so BasedAI hasn't launched the mainnet. And when it goes live, I genuinely believe we are going to have a project that will do really, really well for us. And that's why I like it. Could it go to $100? That's another reason why I like it. I think the whole idea that BasedAI, again, they're working on a website which should drop. Let's have a look at BasedAI. Now, I did talk about this today because BasedAI, for most, and this is again, this is another great thing, they started burning Pepe coin. And this play here, around about $400 million, guys, is not to be faded. But let me tell you why I like BasedAI. So I was kind of early and not early to tell If I'm being totally honest, I bought Tau at around 39 or 40 bucks. I can't remember how much it was. But what BasedAI offers in direct challenge to with Potenza Tau is a massive real competition that's going to happen. It's not going to be a direct competitor. You can't compare $100 million token, or sorry, a coin, to a 10-15 billion fully diluted, the leader of the class, directly. Having said that, you can do it on a technical level. And when you combine the, of course, native smart contracts here and this ZK LLMs with their brains, which actually act as a subnet, I think it's going to be worthwhile. The ride's going to be worthwhile, in my opinion. So this is why I love BasedAI. BasedAI is not just coming along to take part of the competition. I think it's trying to do something unique, and that's why I like it. But before we go into BasedAI, this is the tokenomics, right? This is holders of Heroes of Marvia. All right. And this is something that I shared internally and also externally with the community. And it's incredibly impressive when you actually see the holders and how they're split. So it's not just a whale driven project. It is, you have small buyers, and this is obviously holders over time. And this is since launch, right? So you can see here, tiny buyers, these are fractional. I mean, it's probably what remains after people sell. It's really, really small, but medium token, 100 tokens or more. You can see this is absolutely been growing, and there's no sign of coming down, right? It's just literally growing and growing and growing. And of course, these are the large holders. These are the people that you expect to basically dump the project. You can see there's a little correction there, but overall, that looks like a token, one of the ones that I've actually researched, that the community holds, that has a real, very, very nice distribution between kind of like small, medium, and whales, right? So BasedAI, I wanted to have fun tonight because the news out there, quite frankly, is depressing. Now, what happens in every cycle? People end up, and this is brilliant because Chris said, we're not poor. As the Ministry of the End of Generational Poverty spokesman said, we are not poor. We are just pre-rich. And I agree with you. The only thing that I'm guarding against, I suppose, is the amount of people that write the bags down. And it's a muscle memory. Selling is a muscle memory. So let's have a look at what I've put out here. And again, this is not exact science. And I would say I'm not even looking at Moonboy targets here. So the assumption is, you can see here the way I've color coded this. Let's suppose you've got 7,000 Marvia tokens, right? You could have 1,000 Marvia tokens and still spread them out this way. But what I wanted you guys to do is to really, really think about how you want to exit. Let's not make this stream about the next 1,000 gem. I think we should share a real value here together, because the biggest problem you're going to face is not really buying the lows or the dips. The biggest issue that you're going to have is taking profits, right? I can only do say sell alerts. I know a lot of people rely on me on doing that, but let's say, for example, you got into Marvia, Alephium, Tectum, AGI, AI Tech. Have some kind of a ballpark idea of when you'd like to take profits. When do you want to sell your BasedAI? Are you waiting for $250? When do you want to sell your Marvia? The majority of the projection out there, especially when Marvia was riding at $250 million market cap, was that Marvia was going to do, 350. 450, 550, zero, right? So when I say, the end of generational poverty, what I generally mean is you go up the curve, you get all of these exponential gains, the 10x's, the 20x's, the 50x's, they all come at you. But immediately what happens is you start getting greedy. You start drawing pictures of a Lamborghini, and what happens is you write the bag down. So I did a bit of calculations, and I think, look, even at $1.50, if you've entered this at $1.50, and I think our community did an incredible job. We had 101 entrances. We've got various different average prices across the board, but overall, $1.50 seems to be the acceptable level, right? So if you look at this, so let's have a look. Let me just show you how to do these, because it's fairly straightforward. Just simple maths. Sorry, let me just come back from here. So really, it's literally simple maths. You multiply the two fields. I don't know why it's doing this. 150 equals, let me just delete that. It's kind of locked into that. So anyway, you get the point, guys. I'll fix my chart in a minute, but you get the point. The only thing you need to do is just sit down and calculate where you'd like to exit and what those exits mean to you. Because at the end of the day, I have done this before with HBAR. I had similar, not the plan, to be honest. At that time, I wasn't actually doing any YouTube. It was the last cycle. I had a very good bag of HBAR, and I wrote down at least 40% of the bag, which was quite substantial. I got in the majority of the sale, but it was just kind of reacting to not even to the charts, just reacting to my wallet, which is sometimes something you need to consider. So if you bought in Marvia and your average buy price is about $15, pull out 1,000 tokens. You can do this at 5x. The X multipliers don't really matter. It really matters what your personal target is by removing the greed, guys. So do this exercise and this is why I always say, look, try not to hold more than 5 tokens, more than 10 tokens, and the fact that the distribution of wallets and also the holder count at different level is fairly well balanced. So I believe this token will do really, really well. All right. So that's just something that I really like. I can't sleep about this. I can't get no sleep, because I know most of you are very good, especially in our community. You're obviously a lot better than I am in many cases in terms of determining where you want to exit. But just for anybody who's joining us right now, please do the needful. Go through the muscle memory, train the sell button, and get yourself familiar with whatever that's going on. Now, let's move on to the shittier part of the show, right? This is the shittier part of the show because right now there's a bit of uncertainty. We've got economic data coming out at the end of the week. You've got an entire situation that's developing. Listen, we've had the Ukraine war. The only issue here is this is absolutely in a strategic part of the world. And I think the quicker we get our peace back, the better it is for the markets, for everybody, for those civilians. And my thoughts go out to anyone that's involved tonight. And obviously this led to what we're seeing now, a sea of red. You're like a kid in a candy store right now, planning your portfolio, having what you got. Say, for example, if you're buying Tectum today, I bought Tectum, I bought Alephium as well. I bought a little bit of BasedAI. You have to have a plan. Get the shopping list out. You got things like Brett down 13%. All right. all the way, wick down to 8 cents, and it's now edging down. Market cap's obviously coming down, but you got to look for quality coins as well, right? In this top 100, if you're looking for a big market cap project, you got Beam significantly down. You've got Arweave. This is one that I've talked about recently, and with the launch of the AO token, which you can actually, by the way, if anyone's on the stream holding Arweave, you can actually go and get some AO tokens and mint them. Otherwise, you have to just stake ETH to be available. But this is brilliant. If anyone's holding any dry powders, I'm actually a little bit surprised by a project like OM. So if you look at the, this is ridiculous. I mean, this is already printed, and it just seems to be very strong, sitting around $1.2. The rest of the market is a carnage. You got Say here, and Say has absolutely, this one had a fantastic recovery from the bottom. I still think that this is a very good cryptocurrency until Monad comes out. But yeah, let's look at Casper. So Casper dropped to 14 cents. And to be honest, I saw Archie's video. And here's something I wanted to address, because often crypto YouTubers get a lot of flack, whether it's our honesty, whether it's our integrity. And of course, there's a lot of bad apples in this space. But I think Archie was an absolute legend. An absolute legend. I watched his live stream the other day. We don't like to get political. You see what's happening around the world. Things are divisive. But for a very long time, I stopped altogether. Casper is one of my biggest projects. Those in the community know Casper is in terms of turning $20,000 so far into over $300,000. I love Casper, and I will stand by Casper any day. But what Archie presented was something that I was feeling for a very long time. And case in point, I made more content on Casper in 2023, with the exception of Casper Silver, right? In 2023, I discovered Casper quite early. Obviously, I had 10 views. I don't give a shit about views. It's never been my forte. And but when you have the dev, the points that Archie addressed were quite significant. And just because of the situation now we're in, it's even more poignant. But what I would say is, a few weeks ago, the market cap of Casper was around $4.2 billion. And I remember talking to the Caveman and a few others in our Discord, saying Sui, I actually did it on a live stream, saying Sui is basically less than half of the market cap. And that's when I initiated some buy alerts. Now, am I complaining about switching, less than 20K or 20K into over $300,000 to the price it is right now? Absolutely not. That is generational money by any standards. But the way Archie presented his argument is something that I felt for a very long time. And of course, subsequently, you post about, I post about Alephium because I want my community to make money. And certain Casper Maxes will just come at me from left field. But I'm holding a significant bag. And all I would say is I'm going to keep holding my bag. I love the project. I love the technology. And I'm just echoing what he said, pretty much in this space. But Casper right now is still going to be phenomenal. Do I see Casper being $5-10? Absolutely not. I'd be happy with about anything between a 10x from here would be 1.4, $1.40 to still $3. That's quite significant in my opinion. So yeah, the whole entire market, guys, opportunities galore, whichever way. But yeah, big up Archie for presenting that argument in the manner that he did. And of course, let me just get rid of this. Our key metrics are dead. You can see we're reversing back. Any of these metrics that we've gained, I mean, crypto went up almost 150% last week. And right now, the benchmark for us is to go back to these really, really hot areas. That's why I think Q4 is going to be, this is what we need. Let's go to November 2021. I love this metric. It's never failed. You could actually potentially sell your bags just by looking at metrics like this. Look at this. I mean, it was hot. This is what we want. In 2021, price metrics were off the scale. On-chain metrics were off the scale. Social metrics were off the scale. And that's where we're about to head on, guys. This is where we're going. And apart from the war, there's another topic here, which is the SUI unlock. So for many people, SUI is like that. Like I said today in my video, it's that girl that you want to pull or you want to marry, but she's just not interested. She just doesn't want to know you. The amount of people in my community who obviously would love to get back into this, and the supply, unlocks are doing nothing. I mean, of course, it should bring back the price, and we've got key targets that I've shared with the community. But SUI right now is just doing SUI. So let me go back to you guys. That's today's. Yeah, I think I've already answered that. No, brother. Ray, I've been buying. I've been buying. I've been buying crypto. I've released several buy alerts. I've released buy alerts even last week. I don't really care about 10% swings, if I'm being honest with you. 10% swings. Like, let me go back and show you this. This is what I'm interested in. I'm in the business of exiting and taking profits. This is where the mindset is now. The community know my buy alerts will disappear completely unless it's a Monad or a Kai network or a Gunzilla. They will disappear. But this is the business that we're in now. This is called the business end of the season. as Alex Ferguson used to say, squeaky bum time. Sell service. Yo, are you buying helium? Gonzo, bon idea, bro. What's going on, man? Good to have you back. Thank you so much, bro. It's good to be back. I think it's a brilliant time to be alive, in my opinion. I don't know what all these wars are about. Yo, Rin, what's going on, bro? Am I adding parcel to my bags? To be honest, it's been creeping up on my agenda as of late. I've had a look at parcel a few times. What's going on here? Let's go to parcel. This whole Solana ecosystem is ridiculous. Yeah, let's go to parcel here. Look, $30 million. Look at that nice dip here, right? It's bullish for now. I think obviously people always look at the tokenomics. I haven't decided to pull the trigger. I think the ultimate, kind of RWA project, Solana, obviously, in terms of deepin, is incredible, but this one is also something that potentially could do really well. But yeah, lately it's been doing all right, but I haven't really pulled the trigger yet. Gonzo, my guy. Let's get it, guys. Pre-rich. Yeah. Yo, Rafa. It's yeah, good afternoon. Hello, crypto millionaires. Cheers. This time, I wouldn't say this time next year, but this time in 2020, 2026, 2025, by us leaving the market early, I think we're going to do incredibly well. Just get out, man. Like, most people want to hang around to the end points of the cycle. If I could pull the community out, I will do that at the earliest opportunity, especially in certain places. Then you sit back, you relax with your stable coins, and you just literally dive into something that can snowball a little bit. But yeah, we have to have a tight stop losses, meaning we've got to have way of just winning. Bit like so basically, if any of you trade, let's just hit this. So these are just basically TP levels, right? And I would suggest, look, I can see Mavia doing $50 at the very basic level. So even at $50, if you take away, let's just go back here. So listen, even if you go, okay, you know what, I've got 1,000 tokens, and I've got, let's say, for example, I've got on average, I've seen in the community, it's about 3,500 tokens, right? Bam, wham. But obviously you spread that 3,500, you divide that into, let's say, for example, you take 500 here, you take another 500 here, and then you take 1,000 here, and then you take another, let me just get rid of this, that's 2,000. And then of course you take another, 2,000 here. You take another 1,000 here, and that's you done. Boom. And then you obviously, of course, you take 500 here. Boom. Walk out with the market with $120,000 from your initial investment, right? It is really, really simple mathematics, guys. If you bought, let's say, for example, let's say if you bought more, let's say in this particular case, you've got maybe 5,000 tokens. You take 1,000 there, you take another 1,000 here. It's simple maths, really. And then you say to yourself, look, at 20x, I'd like to pull out 2,000. And then obviously at 30x, you've got, obviously because you've got 5,000 tokens, you can go at the higher end. I'm going to split that. But the idea is you're pulling significant gains out of the market. Now, if I did the Moonboy side of things, if you waited for 30x, and smash a like, guys, by the way, there's 68 of us. Absolutely legendary stream. And I know 68 of you are all for my community. Love you guys. Smash a like so we can give more people some good news in terms of exiting the market. But if you look at this, and this could be for Alf, this could be for BasedAI, this could be for any project that we hold, quite frankly. As far as I'm concerned, it's just literally playing about with the numbers. Maybe at 10x, maybe you just want to take 500 of your Mavia. And then at, say, 15x, you want to take another 500. And then here you want to do, let's say, for example, 1,000, right? So what do we have here? We've got 1,000 there, 4,000 and 5,000. And you just want to exit with this number here. That's also quite possible. The permutations are endless, but this is called the anti, as we call it, the anti-greed pill, right? The anti-greed pill. I sit here night after night. I mean, I used to do this in the last cycle, but not to the level that I'm doing it now. Of course, we all learn. But if you ain't, if you're not selling these at small chunks, then you're just going to be a moon boy. You could also do something like this. You could have, 500 there and 2,000 there, and just be a bit more risk on. I still think, we do more than 35x with this token. And if that's the case, you could do 500 here, or you could do 1,000 here, right? And you can go to maybe a 40x and add another 500 there. So you've got 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. You got 3,500, or you can actually even just put, 1,000 here. Boom. And you can see, look, pulling that kind of money, it is the only way to do it, guys. It's the only way to do it. Yo, picked up Mavia for 130. Rafa, you are printing. I'm just doing a group average. I think some of us have got this on the real dip. I know Caveman picked some up at $1 something, but on average, everyone's about 150 ish. But yeah, this is legendary, guys. I love doing these live streams with you guys, especially when the world is so depressing. Yo, Sanj, what a guan, bro? I hope you're well. Also bought some Marvia and Injective. You are on fire, bro. Keep up the great work. Man, listen, I swear to God, I was like taking the girls out on a holiday last week was the best thing I could have done for the batteries. Because I come back now and I'm like, okay, you know what? Got 18-hour day, put this work in for the community, man. But listen, soon we're gonna be having some shisha together in Dubai, man. The way you're, by the way, I looked at Injective today. So let's talk about my tier list that I did the other day. Let's go here. I hate this thing, man. All right, so let's look at this. So we talked about, so let's have a look at Injective. Guys, honestly, please don't all fall for the trap of the low cap gems. They are fantastic, and that's what we're holding. Marvia is a low cap gem. But everybody saw what Sui did, and everybody now understands, and everybody knows what Render did. Now, if you look at Injective at $20, not bad at all. $2 billion market cap. Of course, would it be much nicer to buy this at 175 in 2023? Of course, in the bear market. But this is why we have a bear market shopping list. Another one that I talked about was Arweave. I was actually really, really considering buying some Arweave. So let me tell you my favorite large caps. This one's a really, really attractive one. It was at $19. I mean, it's come down 17, 17, 16% for the day. I'm thinking about swooping some Arweave. I was very, very close to buying a generational bag today, and I kind of fell short. And I think this is a, four-figure coin, three-figure coin, right? This could go, I mean, listen, end of the day, this could be $500. You've got 69 million in circulation. You've got this computer that's launching, right? This world parallel computer. And the team is incredible. I posted something today in our Discord that everybody should take a look at. Once they launch this AO computer, which, by the way, you can actually mint right now, AO is available, guys. So if you're holding Arweave, you can actually pick up some of this lovely jubbly. It's really an interesting thing, but I'm not holding it just because of the AI token. And the team, this team of Brits here, these guys know what they're doing. They've been building for years. So listen, Arweave was one of the ones I looked at. In terms of the large caps, of course, I looked at Injective. I looked at Say, and I bought Say. You guys know I bought some Say on the dip. Looks like we're getting a nice little bounce back in the market after that crash. Of course, Sui, which we hold. Sui down 4%. Oh, girl, you playing with my heart. Listen, we need to sing some Boys to Men for Sui. Darling, now I can't explain whether to Sui or lose. Girl is driving me insane. And I know I just need one more chance to DCA into you. Yo, if Sui crashes, I think you would all sell your bags and you will all grab Sui. I'll be sitting there in an empty room talking about Alephium by myself. If you come back to the 618, I'll make love to you. Effing Sui, man. She's not giving that number up. It's like meeting Sui on a night out in Newcastle or in I don't know, Kingston. The works in Kingston, Browns in central London. These are all infamous nightclubs in the UK. But yeah, she's only giving you 4% of the relationship. And yeah, Sui for sure, guys. That's another one that I would consider waiting for. Let's have a look at Tau. Now, it was better to buy this a month ago at 230. Obviously, I've got something against Tau in the sense that it was just never meant to be between me and Tau, man. Because I bought Tau at $70. I mean, I bought two Tau at $70, and I was just convinced by a friend to buy this at less than $20, and we both, we both got screwed. So Tau is another one that you could actually, especially if it goes to $5,000. Holding 5 or 10 of those. I don't know if you've got big boy money lying around. That's another good big cap. Of course, on those a trade that is actively in my mind. Like this is at 69. Obviously, it's 70 cents right now. And guys, if you're holding 5 to 10,000 on though, could just 5 to 10x that very quickly. Maybe that's your Christmas money. $7,000 right now for 10,000 tokens, and obviously at $1 billion market cap. I've just literally posted about this in the Discord. For some people, Casper right now at what, 14 cents? Casper being faded by people. I mean, Casper will still get you a very decent 10x, maybe more. But obviously, Casper is having a difficult moment at the difficult time at the moment. Yeah, so those would be the kind of big caps that I'd be looking at. But I do love the tokenomics of Arweave, and of course Injective is decent as well. I don't know, for some reason I've got a soft spot for Brett, and those of you in the community know that I hold a bit of Brett. There was a recent FUD anyway, not a FUD, but of course, Crash holds this thing by the scruff of the neck. So yeah, and of course, other things. We talked about Mantra, $1 billion. Only thing about Mantra is the chart is going to kill you knowing it came from 1 cent. That's just literally, look at that, 6,000% in the last 12 months. So sometimes it's hard to actually buy tokens like that because it just, especially for me, it was on my radar, but it can still do 10 to 20x. And one that I'm actually, let's have a look at Aerodrome, because you know what happened with Aerodrome this week, and look at that. I mean, this has been still at $600 million market cap, and this was sitting around, look, it's been last week, I think as recently as last week, it's up 12%, 84% for the month. So look, we're coming from 50 cent all the way to $1, but it's still way under. I think this could be a better hedge. And another favorite, which I was about to pull the trigger on, I had this token, sorry. So I had this in the bear market and I sold it. I traded this. And for those of you that are looking for a fundamentally strong 2-cycle project, Axelar could be actually an interesting play. And this has all the partnerships, all the bells and whistles. It's just from a token performance standpoint, you can see here from 2022, obviously launch was not great. And of course, the tokenomics are decent. It still has small unlocks, but they are negligible. But this thing is a beast. This thing is a beast, bro. You got the likes of Circle, Microsoft, JP Morgan, Deutsche Bank, blah blah blah. All of the this could actually do really well, and it's listed on Coinbase as well. So RWA, and now obviously various blockchains pick a number of gaming. So gaming as well with RWA, DeFi. I think this one is so undervalued. And bro said he bought some more PCP. So what was the drama today? Was it a natural sell-off? I saw just some discussion in the Discord. PCP was just like, I know it dumped 60%, but this ain't a dump. This is a monumental sell-off. You see the chart? It's off the Richter scale, guys. Completely and utterly off the Richter scale. What happened here? Has the is there beef within the team? What's the market cap? $3 million. Absolute degen in you, bro. That's what I'm talking about, man. Braveheart. Salam, brother Hamza. What is going on? Got 30K to drop now. And can you make a list, a nice list? Yeah, I've just given you a list. I gave you a list. I posted a list for $30,000. You could do significant damage in the market. I would always go back to your core holdings. And of course, we just talked about some of the big caps. Maybe you should be able to also, I know you don't like big caps. You're an absolute degen. So maybe you should grab more ALF. I think, Tectum is also solid. Maybe have some more exposure to AI tokens. Have a look at BasedAI as well. So many projects, bro. Minting my fiat. Yeah, yo. Yeah, bro said Metacade holding up well. What's going on, first appearance? My brother. And a future millionaire, Metacade. Maybe it's on... Yeah, MCade. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's MCade, isn't it? It's holding up very well. Up 7%, $10 million in market cap. Volume slightly down. Yeah, it's actually market cap's holding. Next stop is Metacade. Looks good, actually. It looks good. I know we've talked about... I know we talked about this before, and yeah, it looks to be building. Decent low cap there, bro. Yo, Saeed said, why wasn't Carrot on your gaming tier list? Do you know about them? Yeah, so if you go to my channel, Saeed, I've done several videos about Carrot. I hold Carrot. And the reason why I wasn't on that video tier list was because of the fact that I simply forgot. When you're making a tier list, it's not easy, man. This YouTube game is not easy. It takes a lot of time. So you got to prepare the list. You've got to prepare, obviously, you got to be able to tell the story of the project. And another reason probably why I forgot was because a week before Alex Becker called it, I literally did a video about it. So yeah, that's probably why. It's a good project. Joey knows exactly. Buy, man. Absolutely buy the shit out of things. When you have bubbles, what's going on here, man? Gotta get rid of this. Yeah, so when you got a day like this, it's a great time to be alive. Look, yeah, this is the top 100, and let's go further down the Richter scale. Let's see what the. I mean, listen, this is the top 400. Let's go to the fringes. Microcaps here are all depressed. Again, it's a very simple way to gauge, and of course they pop hard with less money. But you can see here the crowd is down 20%. In the top 900. Let's have a look at this. It's even more carnage here. Yeah, so yeah, buy. Very good, bro. Bro said, I agree with Archie. Shy came back to him unprofessionally. That pissed me off as well. Absolutely, bro. Listen, honestly, Max, you got to give people their due flowers, man. And the way, obviously, you can tell the way Archie is speaking about the whole thing shows a level of maturity and, of course, an intellectual kind of distance to the founder and the lead dev, or it's not the founder, but he's the big guy over there. But I've also seen that the Casper community can be very toxic. Back in the days, I remember big Casper whales messaging me, keep going, brother, keep going, drop the videos. I remember, I used to get messages, reading the comments. But yeah, whatever that is, man, big up Archie for doing that. Yeah, Ethan, I like what I see. I'm not gonna lie. 10 million. Can you check Chelsea? Yo, Abby, yeah, sure, brother. Let me have a look. LYX. I don't think I recall LYX. I don't know what it is. LYX. Luxo. I've seen this about trending here and there. $47 million. What does this even do? This is from last year. Yeah, so this one, obviously, the chart doesn't look great. Blockchain built for culture. Who's backing this? Because obviously they've got token unlocks, probably possible airdrop, universal profile. It's the smartphone of the next. Okay. Yeah, I don't really see anything that pops out straight to me for the market cap to say that this would be one of these crazy projects. And of course, let's see what they've done. Gate.io, BitGet. Actually, yeah, they've got crypto.com here, but there's hardly any volume going on over there. So at this stage where you've got lots of good discounts, I think this one is, unless you got into the pre-sale, I don't really see any reason to invest in this. But you did say that you followed this up with they've got a huge community. It's just one of those, bro. What's the circulating here? Total supply is circulating supply. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, listen, any of these cryptocurrencies on the I haven't really seen this having any mainstream traction. Maybe does it live on Twitter? But yeah, thanks for that, bro. I'll look into it. I use a pretty cool app called Merlin. Oh, okay. Sell targets. Oh, sorry, this is a discussion between you guys. Leica is a meme gaming in Solana. What do you think? Leica Mobile. Let's have a look, bro. Leica the dog. Yeah, it's not really something to, $19 million in market cap. Bloody hell. Self-reported circulation is 100%. Obviously, I'm missing something. Yeah, it's already too big, bro. 635 in market cap. Still only on. Actually, it's got BitGet as well. Would have to probably see what the engagement is, but look, 79% from all time. It's not really something to play around with. Just added more Marvia at 131. Congratulations, bro. That is fantastic. 142. That's still generational. Sorry, guys, I'm so far behind. I'll catch up right now. Yo, Paul, what's going on, brother? I hope you're well. Yeah, thank you for being in the VIB, man. Much appreciated. Joe in the building. Yo, Paul's our new member, guys. Smash a like for Paul. Yeah, say hi to us in the Discord. It's an incredible set of mature guys in there. So I found out last cycle, it's easy to DCA in, more difficult to DCA out. I need to plan. Absolutely, bro. Max, honestly, I couldn't agree with you more. It doesn't matter what you think of the plan. Like, some people think the plan has to be all scientific. I've seen people do, you know, trigonometry on it. I've seen some people do algebra on it. It has to be simple, easy to follow, and it has to come from your absolute targets. Because if your targets are unrealistic, if everyone wants to be a millionaire, then you might as well go on the game show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It's impossible. Set yourself low targets, play about with a sheet, and get yourself out of this space. Yeah, this. It is cheap. It is cheap, to be honest. There's too many projects right now. The shopping cart is looking weird, bro. You know your shit, bro. Clearly, you told us not to rush it. Yo, bro, I got slated for that, Clint. You know the amount of times. I mean, if you look at even my average buys, I mean, the size of my buys are tiny compared to the stable coins. Even though I'm heavily allocated into the market, bro, and that's where the patient comes in. But there is a level of dopamine. Honestly, they need to do a scientific research into this, but a lot, for example, I'm an impulsive buyer. If I want something, for example, I just go and get it. Sometimes I don't even go to Amazon. I'm like, you know what? I was out today buying a piece of electronic, and I could have got this thing about 20%, 30% cheaper in online. Now I went through the whole buying experience. I wanted to just go into Apple, get this piece of hardware, and come out with it. And a lot of the times, there's also a threat to our money. There's social pressure, family pressure. When you mine the USDT, you get paid. Sometimes you go out and you spend the money. So I can honestly say, like, when people actually rush in to buy, they're trying to save themselves from themselves. I just got to the juicy comments, bro. But yeah, a lot of these prices are crazy, bro. Joey. I can even do keep sweat on it, bro. On Sui, man, got me twisted over you, yo. This is where the juice is. Talking to, yeah, you're all gonna abandon me. I'm gonna talk about UTXOs and proof of less work while you guys are on that Sui train, man. Sui doing the unlock tomorrow. Yeah, Stanley. Yeah, I hope that thing crashes. I'm not gonna lie. I have a significant bag that I bought very low, but I would love to add to that. Waxing Kingston, plenty of fish. Carl, what a legend. What a legend, Carl. Yeah, definitely, bro. I was thinking about that as well. Like, at this rate, if cash started to become more sluggish, you may have to take some profit. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Gonna give more than 4%. Yo, listen, I'm telling you, man, you'll all be like, guy, we're moved on, DXP, man. What are you talking about? These other low cap gems. It's all about Sui at $1. She's gonna have to have. Yeah, she's gonna have to come. Listen, it's one of those. You just have to wait around the club, till I don't know. That scenario always comes in. Some man's going to the club and they start panicking at late hours of the night if they don't pull. And you always see them, shout out to those guys. Honestly, the amount of brothers who, and of course sisters as well, but girls get to do it less. But I know so many legends back in London who would go into a nightclub with so much hope, looking to pull Sui, and then obviously as the night progresses, their prospects diminish, and it's always that one last thing left on the dance floor that nobody wants to dance with. And these guys are checking around the scenery to see if anyone's catching them while they sneak into a taxi or something. But yeah, listen, that's gonna be till death does us apart, man. And don't forget as well, we're coming back for Sui. Sui is the only gal that will come back for in the bear market, aka the wall, right? Like the purge. You got to go out after 6 to pick up your loved ones. And I think in the next bear market, a lot of us will be queuing up for a bit of Sui, get Sui out of danger. We should create a Sui meme, man. Say saving Princess Sui, saving Private Ryan type of. Anyway, I digress, man. This is it's a, oh, wait a minute. Man, he used to love Hammersmith Palais. There's a Nando's right now just on the corner, bro. I don't know if you've been, but yeah, that was a legendary night, man. Rio mentioned a $40 plus on Twitter. So Rio is a very good RWA project. Let me see what it's done today. Yeah, over $1. I think a good time to pick up Rio was these levels. This was the level. It's still fairly small in terms of market cap. I mean, the market cap is obviously not. It's weird. I don't know why they don't just pay coin market cap to update this, where they state their real kind of market cap on their website. But Relio will do well. I think Relio is one of the good RWA projects. Obviously, we're not going to sign up to this, but Relio is a decent project. I think it will do well. Still has multiple X's ahead of it. Sian, isn't that a shampoo, Samson? Isn't that one of them cheap shampoos in that you find in the massage parlors? Them Chinese made. How far do you think it would go? If I can find it, I'll tell you exactly where it would go, bro. Let's go to CoinGhetto. I swear to you, man, that sounds like a cheap shampoo, bro. Unless I'm wrong. Oh yeah, this is one of these meme tokens. Yeah, nah. Give me the ticker. You've got coins. What the? Are you pulling my leg, bro? I'm a serious guy when it comes to checking coins, but you got a bunch of cheap Chinese soaps. Oh, okay, now this is not. No, sorry, apologies. I apologize for that. Yeah, this one's legit. How far do I think it would go? So first of all, lower than that, I don't really see where it could go. I don't know what this is as well, bro. Is it on just Uniswap? Coinbase as well. What is this? Let's have a look. You've always got gems, bro. That's the thing. Yeah, nah, this is gonna go to yeah, this ain't gonna do much. Yeah, it looks like a shit coin, bro. Stay well away from it. Go after Sui. Yeah, Raffle, Quant, it was in my it was part of the video that was cut because I think the memory on my laptop was just incredibly overloaded. But Gilbert Verdian is cooking something, and recently they've been obviously doing a lot of work with TradFi in the UK. Believe it or not, when it comes to finance, the UK is a global leader, the City of London. And as of late, I've seen so many things that they were posting. This was my stable coin in the bear market. And I'll show you how, honestly. So let's go to FTX levels. Let's just come here. So this is, let me show you something funny. So this is November 2022, right? Sorry, 2021. And then if we push it back, let's keep going here. So if you remember the night when everything crashed, look at this, right? So look at November 14th, right? Look at the whole of November. This is FTX right here. And this thing was sitting, sorry, not there. It was here. It was right here. This thing was sitting at $100. So what I did in panic, I actually allocated some money into quant. And I kid you not, I didn't lose any money. It was ranging between that $85 to about $114, $15. It got to $123 there. And it would just literally just fluctuate in these prices. Now, here's the interesting thing with QNT. So if you go to their Twitter, this is what they've been posting as of late. And it looks like they're doing some stuff with the UK government applications. Well, this is literally digital security sandbox. I'm sure 100% they're all over this stuff. Bank of England Financial Conduct Authority has opened. So from this perspective, there is activity there. You know, the project is, you know, whether I see this as a quick trade, you know, they've never been great marketers. You know, they really, you know, they do great stuff here and there, but as of late, they've actually improved that. But in the bear market, this is where you store the money. So could this actually surprise us and hit a quick 10x into, you know, $700? It's possible. You know, it is absolutely possible. I wouldn't put that past quant. 68, yeah, $680. Yeah, I think this could do that. Big up yourself, Tony, bro. How are you? Community on the internet. Yeah, no, I appreciate that, bro. You're part of it. We're just waiting for you. I hope your trip to the to freedom is going really well. I love what you did, and hopefully when you get back, you tell us the story, bro. If you've seen any bears in northern Canada. Should I buy alts now or wait for a few hours till they hit support? I think it really depends on what your DCA strategy is. You know, just don't be in a rush to put everything in, and you'll be fine. You know, you got decent amount of discounts. MAGA Trump looks like an exception over here. $34 million in market cap. And guys, we need to start paying attention to Politify. Not that it's actually the biggest concern right now, because there's so many projects that are down, but just having enough exposures to one or two good tokens. I'm sure there'll be tons of new meme coins that come out anyway, but stuff like Trump and MAGA, and obviously wait for a few cracking Kamala Harris ones. Ponke was an interesting one that I've never really got into. But there's tons of updates here. Yeah, Ponke did drop to this 30 cents. $170 million in market cap. So yeah, memes are gonna run. Let's look at Sun, Justin Sun's token. That's also well off from $1 billion. Let's have a look at what else are we looking at in terms of memes. I'll go to my we looked at Brett. Guys, I've been holding Andy. Not this Andy. Wait, let's go to the Andy on base. Is literally one of the strongest meme coins in the whole market. And you may be asking, why is that? You know, this thing. So I put in $1,000, right, a while ago, and it's just been holding. It's literally holding. Like, no one is selling this. $11 million in market cap. I'd expected this to have a hard pullback with obviously the rest of the meme tokens. So the memes are going to be very important to us in terms of flipping into the major bags. Now, I've always had a meme watch. Some of these obviously have dropped off, but But what I would say is another one that you should be having on your watch list is Dog Go to the Moon. You may be asking, why would you watch Dog Go to the Moon of all the other meme tokens out there? And it's already at $300 million market cap. Now, with something like this, you have to remember that the Bitcoin maxis were airdropped, the runestone holders were airdropped, and obviously it had that initial sell-off, but this went up all the way to 90% of a penny, drops all the way back down. And right now, I think it starts printing when Bitcoin moves. So you've got to really, really start thinking about your Bitcoin related runes, runestones. There's going to be airdrops. If you actually go to OpenSea, and by the way, smash the like, because smash the like. This is alpha. Smash the like. So if you go to Runes Terminal, if you go to OpenSea, if you go to what's the other one? So you need to start interacting and creating an Xverse wallet, potentially looking into buying some cheap ordinals, and not ordinals, cheap runes, because the runes thing came out for the during the halving Genesis block, but it hasn't really taken off since then. Bitcoin has been on a downtrend. When Bitcoin starts ripping, this thing is going to go nuts. So I'll definitely consider adding that. And then the other one that you need to watch out for, even though it's not a meme coin, is Stacks. Stacks is something that we need to talk about. Stacks, because it's at $2 billion market cap. And you may be wondering, what are you on about? This too big of a market cap. This has a TVL for all of the layer 2s and all of the entire Bitcoin ecosystem. So could you imagine this capturing a small fraction of BTC when it goes to like $150,000, $200,000? I think this can get to 100 billion. 50 to 100 billion could be possibilities for a project like this, because the ecosystem right now is way too big. And why do I say that? So they are bridging, say, for example, Bitcoin to Aptos. They've got Bitcoin to Solana coming, and that's going to be incredible. So you look at the $2 billion market cap, everybody's okay to go into, for example, Sui or a Casper at $2 billion. But this is an entire whole Bitcoin DeFi. Now, initially granted, the issue here was the maxis obviously didn't like this. Having said that, it's actually one of the quickest and fastest ways to transact on Bitcoin, and they've obviously come round to it. It's a massive ecosystem. Put it into your watch list. You know, this is the leader in that entire BRC or runes or Bitcoin ecosystem, bro. And then finally, we talked about Dog Go to the Moon, but let's have a look at Politify. So out of these, I mean, look, Turbo is already what, $350 million. I think Turbo does well. We talked about Dog. I'm not sure about Book of Meme right now, but I think Book of Meme could have a resurgence. Non-playable coin, $200 million. Ponky, I think Ponky is still relatively not bad at all. Then you've got Andy on ETH here, which is, you know, it's already big. I think this is Andy on Blast. MAGA Trump's been doing really well, up 51% for the week. Still not doing bad at all today, 131 million. Apu, I just wish I would have bought more. I traded this quite quickly, but apparently this is the OG. This is one of the real Pepes, one of the real frogs of the space. Michi is what, 100 million. We need to talk about Mudeng though, because Mudeng, let's see what she's doing. Oh, she's already up. Mudeng. Now, this is obviously not the right one. Mudeng came out of nowhere, and if you want to know how I found out about Mudeng, you would not believe it. I was just chilling next to my wife the other night when we got back, and she's on TikTok, and she's like, "Look how cute she is." And I didn't know there was a wave because I was away last week, and I found out that the whole thing was an astronomical meme coin. So money is coming from Asia right now. China is printing. Could we see this actually take a much, much deeper route in terms of like big exchange listings? So right now it's on the watch list. Just add it to your watch list and see what happens in terms of price. Yeah. Look at that bounce back, man. It got bought up, just got eaten up all the way. So this one's an interesting one. Now, apart from those, I don't really want to kind of do a whole entire meme show. But what I would say is some of the watches on the political side could be quite healthy, guys. And of course, MAGA Trump is the big one here. Could this get to $10? You could actually flip this for a 10x. That's all you want. Put $1,000 in or $500, get 5 to 10 grand, in November, because I don't see you holding this beyond that, unless obviously if Trump wins and the whole ecosystem goes nuts. Baby Trump here, 700k. I mean, baby Trump is MAGA Trump. There's few more. I mean, there's Trump also on base as well. Don't like Archie, nor John, or Priest, nor Crypto Galaxy, Archetype. Yeah, don't trust. Yeah, nah, bro. They're all organized friends. Listen, man, we sit outside of the nation. I'm almost like that guy who's been left abandoned by the walkers. I'm looking at. I'm moving like Rick Grimes, bro. Me too, bad. Let's see. We can definitely do 50x. Hey, caveman, we're gonna pump our bags soon. We just need to talk it down right now so everybody can get in and we can fly again. Yeah, P. Diddy, run the city, show no pity. Oh, man. I just can't believe what Puffy did, man. That's another subject altogether. Puff Daddy, there's something I posted in the Discord, but then I just had to delete it, man. So I found this meme where Puffy goes to jail, like literally he's on an orange jumpsuit and they're bringing out his lunch. So it's like a piece of bread or something. And the guy's like, can't stop, won't stop. And he's just grooving until he gets the food. And it's like, what is this? But it's funny how Dave Chappelle predicted all of that years ago. Yeah. Believes 40% AI tech, 25% or is this too concentrated? Because I want to focus on the best projects rather than diversifying. Look, you've got two good projects over there. And if you've put such money and conviction behind it, listen, brother, who am I to tell you that your, the way you see those gains is not the right way to do it. Like I said, I'm into certain projects as well that I hold more than others, so that naturally grow in the portfolio. But diversification also comes with a price. I think if all you did was just focused on your two projects, I think you probably do really well. That's just very short list to manage, concentrated, concentrated capital, and on top of that, you're able to just go. The rest of your days will be just looking at what's going on. Is there a dump coming? Is there a pump coming? So I'm not against holding, two coins. I think what you've done is you've got more risk appetite because these are smaller, relatively smaller, newer crypto coins. Whereas what we talk about is we say, okay, our biggest kind of market cap is a 10x, for example. So you could do it that way as well. You could still add, like a big layer one if you wanted to, or even a layer one. I don't see why you couldn't add a layer one. Hope that answers your question. 50x. Yeah, Cave was talking about 50x's. Damn, if that happens, bro. Yo, listen, here's the thing, bro. What you doing this weekend? Because, bro, I need to come on your channel. By the way, everyone, please follow the Game of Crypto. Solid, brother. We're going to try and do something maybe Friday or Saturday this week. But yeah, they toxic as hell, bro. I 100% agree with you. All they do, listen, you know what? Every time if I want to piss them off, which I'm actually, we're all in the Casper at some point connected to the Casper community. But I just make an innocent post about Cubic or Alephium on X. And they're just coming at me, man. Like, what's going on? But yeah, Game of Crypto, man. My brother, big up yourself, bro. Let's do something this weekend, man. Drop me a message on X as well. Yeah, Abby said, Links Laxo founder is the creator of ERC20 tokens on Ethereum. Oh, really, bro? Yeah, we'll definitely take it. Investigation time. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out, bro. Definitely check it out. Yeah, 20x will be generational. I mean, 30x will be generational. 50x is wild. 100% inverter. But that's what we want. Yo, how many comments am I down? I'm nearly there, guys. What is this, man? Techno music or something? Yeah, let's change to some chill vibes. I'm staking it right now on their website. Oh, fantastic, man. Cave mathematics. Listening to Mos Def. BasedAI, Sensei, fantastic. Already holding AI tech and all. Yeah, Savage, that is a fantastic list, brother. Brilliant list. Brilliant list, absolutely. Maybe I should go for Sui. Ask her out, bro. Let's see if she can calm down a bit. See if we can catch Sui on an off night. On a rainy night in Stoke. Big up yourself, cause. What's happening, bro? Listen, bro, I was there. Listen, imagine I was staying in a nice 5-star hotel in London. By the way, if you're in London, do not ever book a 5-star hotel. The carpets smell. I thought it was like Dubai, you'd get like a... Nah, it was... So I was like, I said to the missus, listen, I'll be back. She forgot that obviously I was a local boy from the end. So took a Lime. The best invention in the UK is the introduction of the Lime bike. You don't have to wait for anyone or anything or a fancy chauffeur driven car. I was like, open that Lime and I was gone. 20 minutes into Nando's. Yeah. Good days, bro. I might go back actually just for Nando's. We've got Nando's here, but it's not the same. Andy on bass, I feel like it's going to be, yeah. Huge back. Oh, okay. Fantastic, bro. Yeah, listen, Andy on bass, again, I want us to make as much money as possible. And that's why we've got to have open heart discussion. Like, we've got to talk about what these could... I mean, I sit here and I reflect on, I bought $1,000 of it and I expected, all the fluctuations for that $1,000 to start disappearing. I look at the portfolio and it's like the worst it does is like it goes down to $950. So Andy on base, I think once, and by the way, if you've not used the Coinbase wallet, that's literally the easiest way to buy that, even right now. So I think Andy on base has got a little surprises for us. Yeah, Manaki is good. Didn't realize it was a typo, bro. I thought it was a Chinese shampoo, man. Especially the Dubai crew know that because that's in every massage parlor. And obviously, you know, the missus is like, you smell like cheap oil. This is actually down quite a bit. $44 million. This is a very, very good meme. I actually traded this once. And I think this was actually even on a pre-sale at one time. So yeah, this one's very good. I think this one is worth looking into. And then the other one, let's have a look. Michael said Kendu. Kendu on base. It's probably on deck screen, all right? The deck screener is going to show us look how many rocks there are, man. Is this Wojak? Yo, Wojak is one of my all-time favorite meme coins. $41 million. He deserves better, man. Look, someone putting in an order here for $1,000. Of course, they got their 2 million Wojak. Wojak is one of my favorite memes. So let's look at Kendu. Because sometimes brothers come here with real alpha. Kendu on base. I think this is it. See how long this has been out. What's the longevity? All right, so what you want to see here is you want to literally see just where that red candle goes right now. You can see there's some sell-off happening. I mean, listen, look at the buys. $400, $500. Very speculative. $1 million, $1.3 million in terms of the market cap. Looks like a solid meme. Of course, not financial advice because these are risky, but it's a long way to go. I mean, I love the color scheme. These are this should be the DXB mascot. This guy is rocking my metaverse colors. But yeah, thanks for that, bro. I'll take a look. Yo, I told you, man. Listen, you're not normal, bro. You're legit. Listen, you know, you might want to come on and tell the community why you're holding that stone, brother. Stone Cold is Steve Austin. But yeah, that is solid. That is absolutely solid. Good stuff, man. Yeah, where do you buy runes? Very good idea. I did a whole thing in the James, you're in our Discord, right? Yeah, just go to the rune section. It's also on the Patreon side. I did a whole instructions on there. Turbo or Andy? Now, it depends, brother. Are you talking about Turbo versus Andy on ETH or Andy on base? Yeah, so I think, listen, potentially, I mean, we just don't know what Andy's going to do, right? Andy's just a great unknown. No one knows what Andy's going to do, but of course, Turbo is proven. So you could say Turbo is the safe bet. Sorry, yeah, Magic Eden as well. You could just go to Magic Eden. You just need to create an Xverse wallet. Sorry, Xverse. Sorry, it's just an X, isn't it? So guys, everyone on this live stream should have access to an Xverse wallet. Okay, point number one. Number two, then everyone should go to Magic Eden. And once you come here, and again, you connect your wallet, there's an entire section for runes. What is this? And you can see here, man, this stuff, I kid you not, you could actually just stay and chill out here days on end, made of Bitcoin. I mean, look at this. You know, you can mint some of these. There's a whole entire, and that's why I was talking about stacks as well. And of course, Dog Go to the Moon is Baby Doge Go to the Moon. A lot of these are very speculative, so you've got to be careful. Having said that, you know, look, there is Make America Great Again rune. I'm not being funny, but some of these, and I'm not saying go for this one or that one. You know, I think you just have to go and browse and see what, you know, let's look at the gainers. So you have to, I mean, some of these will be more established than others. And then you start looking at holders here. And of course, see the trades as well. You know, for example, this one has, you know, this rune here, this Shrek has about 300 holders, right? 1,000 plus trades. That looks quite interesting, to be honest. And then, of course, so have a look at the rune stone. Where's the original rune stone? It's not this one. And by the way, you can also do this on OKX's rune site. All right. So you've got a marketplace here on OKX. If you're feeling like Magic Eden's not for you, you can see here various different runes here: Based Internet Panda, Deepin Rune. I mean, it's insane. But you have to sit there with a nice, you know, nice glass of water and just go through these. The thing about crypto, guys, is if you give it the time it deserves, you'd find a lot of stuff that you can actually trade and make more money in during the, you know, during the off season. And the other place you can go, yeah, BitGet as well offers. Look, Dog is the by far the most attractive project there. Of course, RSIG is one that I really like. Maybe I would look at RSIG again. Satoshi Nakamoto is 93 million. But look, RSIG, I don't know what happened, but it kind of came down significantly price-wise. Wanko Manko runes, these were all airdropped to runestone holders. And then finally, there is something called Runes Terminal. So you could also come here as well. The Runes Terminal. And these guys also have a token. All right, I think I'm coming up to an hour and a half. I'll take some more questions. What do you think of Bonk? Yeah, I love Bonk. I would be forever be grateful to Bonk and Gate.io because they gave me the massive airdrop. But since then, you know, this was like last year. You know, when I discovered that I had all this money just accumulating when Bonk went nuts. So what do I think of? Let's have a look at Bonk right now. I think, look, for a meme coin like this, it's very difficult to look. You know, the chart looks good, and I would say WIF has kind of dethroned this whole, you know, Solana. This is the OG Solana meme coin, so I'm not really too hot on it, but I guess it will do very well. And then obviously, should I trade from Sui or Stacks or or Alephium? Ooh, what do you think about? Should I trade it? It's a good question. Yes, I mean you must be up from these areas, right? Like you must be like an OG 2023 bonk holder. Because the only reason I knew that I had bonk airdrop by Gate.io, they gave me the tokens and they staked it automatically. For all the flag that Gate.io gets, it gives you the airdrops. And I was just holding some Solana there that I had for a while. So I don't know. If you are from these areas, then I think you should be able to switch when these prices cool off a little bit. You should be able to find a good entry to stack up more of these altcoins that you've got here. 64% Aero, 16% Ondo, 11%, and then of course 8% Bonk. Solid. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all she wrote. So you can actually manage that quite well. Top gaming, top RWA, and top DeFi Dex AMM project. All right, let's see if I can get few more questions before I get. Also have Say Safety Net about 10% and other tokens, AGI, GLQ. Fantastic, bro. Fantastic. Yeah, you just need some kind of exposure to VC money, I suppose, as well. I hold a lot of tokens or coins. I mean, I held at one point in this run over 60. I'm now down to 16, so not bad in terms of trimming. But then this is all I do every day, all day, every day, and I don't know what else to say. Big red meme on AVAX. No, bro. Give me the alpha, Carl. Let's get it. Do you know what the ticker is? I suppose let's just put. Is it the big red? Trading volume. Yo, if this is the case, it's a very good shout. Let's put this on the watch list. Sorry, man. I'm getting some of that massage music. 1 second. Yo, allow that. The big red meme. Listen, I am actually at the moment on behalf of the community anyway. I'm looking into the ecosystem, right? So yeah, this one it's actually, I don't even know why, but it's already in my watch list. Interesting. Cause see, look, I got it starred here, man. Have I got this starred? I haven't. Yeah, nah, it's all yours, bro. Let's add this to this list. Yeah, thanks for that. I'll take a look because that's super interesting. Anything AVAX right now should be watched with a keen pair of eyes. Rude. Cheers, brother. Nice one, bro. Bonko yeah, Meneki has more upside potential. It's much more high risk, in my opinion, bro. But of course, with a meme coin, we've got to listen. With a meme coin, man, we've got to be super brave sometimes. If it's got like 40 million market cap and it hasn't died so far, what can kill it? The banana zone? Absolutely not. So I would say, yeah, Menaki all the way. Meneki. Because the thing about Bonk is already big. They already got Whiff. They've already got Mog. There's so many big tokens. What is going on, Sean? Didn't realize that's actually the German word for nice. Schön. Thoughts on ARC, low cap AI dex swap play. ARC, I thought it was the gaming one. Sorry. I'm up 2x on it. Fantastic. Wondering if I should hold. Take some profit. Let me see how big it is, bro. ARC. Is this the I can't believe, man, this is when I actually $24 million fully diluted. 2x up on this right now. Take profit, bro. At least take the initials out. So this is something that a lot of us don't do. And you know, with that kind of profit, with something like this, I would always take my initials and I will ride that moon back to Valhalla. You know, the website is very long. Anyone in notable behind this? Take the initials out and then see what happens. Because again, AI for humans is coming everywhere. It looks, tokenomics wise, this is a project that came at the start of the bear market. Again, a horrible launch, went to these all-time lows, and I genuinely believe something like this is probably worth taking that initial out, bro. And of course, as well, they share similarities of the ticker with others. 30th of September, 7 hours ago. Mirinda AI. Sounds like Fanta Light, bro. Now, listen, take your initials out. It looks, I'm not going to deny, look, this all fancy websites, decent following. It's actually followed by the caveman. You can see right there. And that's usually where he's a gem hunter, right? So I would say take your initials out, ride the moon back, and the rest is history. We could bro Kenda on ETH. Oh, the big one. Yeah, I think, listen, Kenda Inu is, there's also the gaming element, right? So again, the comparisons bit. So Kendo, this one is big, $50 million. Very nice job there. But I don't know if you've seen this, like literally I think this does well with the current market cap as well. If you go back to, look at that. This came out, did $200 million. And basically in the space, probably these guys weren't tracking it before. And then recently, as of July this year, it was up 150 million. And right now it looks to be heading down. Now, of course, this is fully diluted, super quality. And man, Big Red, bro, Big Red has got me thinking. But yeah, Kendo Uno, this is already established. Listen, Andy on base is so much more smaller. Andy on base is what, $11 million? So not comparable to an OG like this, or something that went over $200 million already. So yeah, I would definitely consider that as a probably the bigger project. But I would say still, in terms of upside, Andy on base is a lot smaller. Yeah, smash the like, guys. Bro said I cannot swap car on Uniswap. Any reasons why? Car has plenty of liquidity, so it's not going to be anything to do with that. You might want to check your network. I think you've obviously that sometimes happens. Check the wallet, see what's going on. But yeah, car has plenty of liquidity, and of course, exchange listings coming. Yeah, but you haven't lost your tokens as long as you haven't connected it to anything bad. Bro got airdropped on runestones and others being in ordinal sequence. Yeah, fantastic, bro. Look. Yeah, I was in Audi. I was actually minting Audi and I sold it. But yeah, that was just about it. That's very, very smart move, man. Good to have you, bro. Good to have you. Surely you're in the Discord, man. Doesn't move much. Yeah, it does. Yeah, bonk is bonk from 2023, right? So we'll keep it moving. What is this, Sensei? I've been hearing from. Do you think it's worth a buy? Sensei is a low cap gem, so high risk, high reward. we've already actually at the DXB community, we traded this quite nicely. I've made decent money on Sensei during the crazy run. But look, it's $5 million. And sometimes you've got to treat these for what they are. At $5 million, it doesn't take a lot of money to move it up, and it doesn't take a lot of money to crash it. But it is obviously a decent project. So yeah, just treat it accordingly. It's a smaller play, and it should be able to get you good returns. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm selling my pumped in March. Absolutely. Yeah, bro, definitely take that money and don't look back. Just like a thief in the night, just like DMX. what do bitches want from my brother? You just got to take your money and go. Guys, listen, I love you all. It's been an incredible stream. I think this whole entire geopolitical situation is scaring people. It's going to play into our hands. I wish you all are very safe. I know we've got friends over there in different places. I wish everyone a happy, safe, and sound evening. I would, however, leave you, as always, I leave you with the gems. And this gem is Sui. Limit price orders. If you want to catch Sui, there are a few levels around that 40 cents mark to just above $1.20, where it could potentially come back. We're starting to see movement towards that side. So finally, we don't have the full Sui number, but we know her number begins with 079, right? So if you ever meet her in a nightclub and she says, my number is 079-249-413, that's Sui for you. So if you want to set some limit order, guys, yeah, just take a punt. I mean, like I said, I'm not buying Sui at these prices. But at these prices, I will add my house, my car, and some other items. I hope you all like and follow us, guys. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for coming, and I'll see you on the next stream. It's pumping hard. I'll take a look at that tomorrow. Yeah, cheers, guys. Auf Wiedersehen. Good night, everyone.